Hello, my fellow birds, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. Alright, last time we got a quest to go find a lazy dock worker. We found him, and he said he didn't want to do the work, so we have to go report back to his boss.
Done.
The boss was...
All right.
And oh, here's Iron now.
We're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
We haven't talked to her yet, so let's talk to her. This broad-shouldered woman is shuffling about amongst the huge beams lying on the street. She kicks at the beams with iron-shod boots. Every once in a while, she bends down and wrenches a nail from one of the boards with her bare hands. She holds each one up, appraising it, and then drops it into a leather sling bag. Greetings. She straightens up, hearing your approach. She's smiling politely, but from her stance and the way her hand rests close to the hilt of her weapon, you can tell she's ready for trouble. You notice one of her eyes has a milky film over it. That's close enough there, Cutter. What do you need from me? I had some questions. She nods. Ask away, then. I'm looking for a man named Pharod. She nods. I heard of the name. I have. Head of a pack of collectors, or so I hear it. Not sure where a body to find him, though. You may want to try Ragpicker Square. It's north and west of here. A whole mess of collectors kept there. I'll look for him there, then. Farewell. Very well, too, then, Kata. Alright, so... we've got a pretty good idea where to go look for Pharod, but we have some more stuff to take care of. Ooh, there's a guy named Reekwood. We'll go talk to him here in a minute. First, let's talk with Craddock. You see Craddock. His scowl has deepened since when you first saw him. It looks like it's about to crack his face in two. I found Jalay. Is that right? Craddock glances around. Where is he then? He said to hike off, that you were a cur of the lowest sort, and that he wasn't going to work for you any longer.
Updated my journal.
Craddock's face turns bright red, and his face cracks into a snarl. Damned be his name. May all the evils of the plains hound in his footsteps. A blistering stream of insults, threats, and speculation about Jalay's family roots issues from Craddock's mouth.
New taunts, alright!
Mort clicks his teeth together as Craddock builds up steam. You can almost hear him taking notes inside his skull. Craddock finishes his tirade with a grunt. Damn the Jalay. I'm in need of a day's work. I'll take Jalay's duties for a time, in exchange for his pay. Craddock studies you for a moment. He couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work, and there's no drinking on my watch. Understood. Let's get started. The work is long, but at the end of the shift you are not the least bit tired. The other laborers are amazed at how quickly you are able to work and the amount of weight you can carry. Craddock grunts as you return. You've, barriers, shoulders, you do. You're worth twice what Jalay was. Here's your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. 20 coppers in all. Now get. We've no more use for you. Farewell. Alright, so we made 20 coppers. Thought you got experience for that, but at least his tirade taught Mort some insults. Let's talk to Reekwind now. This man is looking at you with a strange bug-eyed stare. His eyes are huge, so huge they look ready to pop out of his sockets and roll across the cobblestones. He nods eagerly as you approach, bobbing his head like a bird. And as you near him, you suddenly notice the smell of urine. Feces surrounds him. Greetings. The man sniffles, wiping his nose on his sleeve, then opens his mouth to reveal blackened, rotted gums. Stories for coin, Sarah! His breath reeks. It smells like this man has been keeping rotten meat stored inside his mouth. Stories for coin! Who are you? The man snorts, thick with phlegm. Names, names. Who you are, who you are. His head does a slight twitch every time he repeats himself. Names. Dangerous, dangerous. He glances at the ground and stirs the dirt with his foot. Dangerous. Knowing a name or being stuck with one, both's a mess of trouble. He looks back up to you. My name's a given name, not one asked for. Reekwind. Once again, you become conscious of his reeking breath and the smell of urine and feces that surround him. A given name, a given name. Is that your real name? Not my true name, Reekwind mumbles on, his head twitching every time he says name. A true name's a dangerous thing, gives others power. He stares at you with his huge eyes and wags his finger. Keep your name secret, keep it close, never let it out. What do you mean? Names are like smells. Things can track you with them. Reekwind coughs, his eyes almost popping out of his skull as he does so. His cough seems to loosen his bowels, for he breaks wind loudly, as if to accentuate his point. If someone knows a true name, it gives them power. He licks his lips. The power to hurt. I don't know my true name.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind's eyes widen. Seeing his eyeballs bulge even larger makes you uneasy. Then you are blessed, remain nameless, and shall be as a spirit on the plains, untraceable, untrackable, unseen, undiscovered. He smacks his gums bluntly. A name chosen, a name given, it allows others to find you and hurt you. Have you been hurt? Reekwind gives a twitching nod, then scratches himself. Let my name slip once, only once. His eyes film over as if the memory is painful and glances at you uneasily. Tell you the story I can, I will, but 3 coppers must I see. His face splits into a smile as he says the word coppers, and his reeking breath hits you like a hammer. Very well, here's 3 copper. Reekwind gets into a stance, looks left, looks right, then faces you. His face clenches, then with a grunt he breaks wind again. The smell nearly levels you, but he takes no notice. Cursed eye, walk the woods in splendor. He stands up stiffly, nose high in the air. He saunters back and forth, nodding to invisible passers-by.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind freezes, his arms akimbo. Crossed paths with a crossed one. At the looking of a pumpkin, his seeds curses. Reekwind then thrusts his belly out so as to appear fat. He slicks back his hair with his filthy palm so he looks almost bald and begins drumming his fingers on his fat belly. He then walks about, circling the spot where his stuffy upper-class persona used to be. All a jumble with curses this one was, with a sneer and a careless gesture. Reekwind tosses an invisible curse at the stuffy persona. Knew my name, let it slip I had, all it took it all. He stiffens up again, inhaling deeply, resuming his upper-class persona. The persona suddenly crumples and Reekwind breaks wind violently and exhales, filling the air with his foul, reeking breath. Cussed with stenches and smells, excrement. Came here to tell tales, all good for now. Now Reekwind is the name, given name. I see. And some other questions. Questions. Reekwind hunches over, regarding you warily with his huge eyes. Answers. That's all I need to know, so farewell. Okay, there's a hive thug there. Alright, well, we have a couple of places we can search for Pharod at.
Done.
I'm going to first check out the long shot at the moment. There's also a couple more buildings we can go to, but for now, I need to get back to
Done. All right.
Let's see, where are we at? To the northwestern portion of the hive. There was one alleyway that a tiefling told us to go down. Okay, there's a couple of thugs here. They have the possibility of attacking. Okay, this looks like a new place. One here. Nope, this isn't where I want to be, so let's go. There is a person there. We will talk with them eventually. A named collector. Alright. I think this is the direction I need to be going in. Yep. Okay. So we met Annah here. And she told us that Pharod.
I know daughters today said walking ones looks like.
All right.
Over here.
Done. I'm gone.
I believe. Yep. So. Greetings, stranger. Looks like you're in Dark Alley Shiv territory now. Looks like you've got a purse that could use some lightning. You better pray it's got enough. I'd like to see you try taking it with holes in your skin. Alright, so we were told to come in this area and we are immediately attacked by rogues. We'll beat up on some rogues.
I'm gone.
Just accidentally collected. Okay, well,
Done.
and that's us some coppers and some stuff to sell at least.
I'm gone. All right. Done.
Okay.
Done.
Well, let's go talk to Annah again and see what she has to say for herself. We'll have to come back there. Oh. We have another aggressive thug.
I'm hurt. Die. Die.
And
Don't let it end like this.
we've taken our first hit. So, again, what happens when we die is nothing really changes here. But this gives me a chance to go back through this area. Oh. Okay, there were some things upstairs that we can deal with now that we're here and we're not being pursued by dustmen. And now that I'm incognito, I can look at some more of these zombies. But I'll tell you what, guys, that's where I'm going to call it for today. We'll go back through this top level of the mortuary, and I'll find everything that I'm supposed to find, all the little secrets and stuff, and we'll take care of that next time. So, as usual, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Planescape Torment. See you then.